Budget Blinds. Visit their showroom or call today for a free in-home consultation.
And moving on as our first look at sports as Moses joins us on our desk. And college basketball is taking a break for now, but there's still stories to tell, including that of the team's MVP.
Yeah, she has spent over the last, I could say, 4 seasons on and off, a bit of a break, of course, with the green and gold. But in her 5th year, Lakeland Rustlers basketball player Cameo McKerlie is definitely leaving her mark. Nerman Issa has more.
I don't think it's close. I think she's the best player in our conference right now.
Cameo McKerlie is that teammate you want to have, the one that inspires, the one that pushes you, the one that leads by example. As a veteran, she's depended on to help lead this team to victory. So far, it's working. The Rustlers have a 12-0 record heading into the semester break.
That's kind of something I pride myself on, is being a leader on the team and kind of telling them stuff I wish I had someone tell me when I was in my early years. Looking back on my first few years, I wish I did work a little bit harder, so that's something I try and remind some of the girls so they don't have any regrets maybe in their 5th year.
McKerlie is doing it all in her final year with the Rustlers. She's putting up great numbers, averaging 17 points per game. She's in the top 5 for scoring per game, field goal percentage, steals, and rebounds in the league.
I've been scoring more now that I'm not thinking as much about it. Like if I score however much a game, it just happens. I'm not focusing on like trying to score and get to a certain number. It's just kind of playing and whatever works out.
For first-year players like Nike Lee, McKerlie's leadership is welcomed.
When she's locked in, everyone's locked in, so that's good to have. She does bring a big role to the team as far as telling people step it up and, you know, to keep the intensity going.
The biggest thing I see now that it's her 5th year, a little bit of a sense of urgency when she's on the floor in practice and in games. She's a lot more healthy than she was last year, so you can't really, the side effect of her just being at a practice or at a game is very contagious for our girls, especially young groups. So they're getting a lot better just by being with her, and obviously our team's playing very well.
Despite the accolades from her teammates and her coach, McKerlie knows nothing matters more than taking home the ACAC championship.
If it's me or someone else on the team scoring those points, I think it's just, we all want the win, so I think that's more what I'm focusing on. And
Nerman Issa, Newcap Sports.
Moving on to the Lloydminster Border Blades, they're hosting their annual Fire on Ice speed skating competition tomorrow at the Service Sports Center. This year will mark the 12th skating meet held in the border city, which has been a success each year.
It's been a huge success for us. Our volunteers are great. We have a really good volunteer base, and we just get, we can't run it without them, and our club supports the event very well. The community supports us as well, so that really helps a lot. And it's growing every year, and we really look forward to putting it on. It's a long day at the rink, but everybody has a good time, and kids are rewarded with a great day of skating.
There will be over 110 skaters ages 4 to 20 years old from across Alberta and Saskatchewan. The local skaters are excited for this meet, as it's the only one here in Lloydminster.
It's always nice having a meet at home. It's really exciting because all the friends and family can come and everything like that, and you're comfortable on the ice, so that's always really encouraging for you.
The Border Blades will have a few walk away with medals, but that isn't the main goal for the club.
Against is the clock, and then that's really their biggest competitor, and setting PBs with every race, so they just want to go out there and skate a little bit faster every time they go, and that's really what we push for, is their personal improvement and their personal gain, and they get to see that immediately when their times get posted.
Action gets underway at 8 a.m. and is free to the public. Now in the AJHL last night, the Bonnyville Pontiacs make it a perfect 6 for 6 on their road trip, doubling up on the Oil Barons 4-2. Zach Mills, Brandon Whistle chipped in with a goal each, while Derek Brown potted 2 in the win. The Pontiacs' next game is at home Saturday night against Grand Prairie.